That's up to you guys.
Like 69.
And then
Nice
level
percentage,
5
though.
is when we turn them off.
No, for 9 we'll replace Moose with a different host.
Yeah, we just need a quick level 9. All right, boys and girls, it is time. Red Fast Review, episode 41. We're calling this one SlOWning. I'll be completely transparent. I knew it was going to be after SlOWner this week because he had won both events. I was tempted to make it. I was making this yesterday afternoon because I post the Society event early. I was tempted to make it the 49ers because he won Platinum with 49 under. He shot a 49 in True Sim, and I was hoping the 49ers would win yesterday, and they were down 17-0 at the time, so I decided against it. But here we are. We'll certainly touch base on that. We have the full panel tonight. We'll start off with Mr. Moose. You're looking snazzy. You got the nice sweatshirt on, too. The red's complementing the podcast very well. How's it going? Welcome back.
Actually. Yeah, doing well. Was home for a couple days last week, so that was nice. Back up here, though, for the next long while. Get a lot of games in January, February, so should be fun. Definitely.
And the heat is working now?
Yep, yeah, heat's working. Windows are closed.
As Glenn Fry once said, the heat is on.
Oops, that's a little loud. I apologize for that. Good. Oh, yeah. I don't know why I had Rob at 148%. We didn't need that high. So
that is what we call a mistake.
Yep. Yeah. So we're dialing back. We're tinkering the audio settings. You'd figure 41 podcasts in, we might have a clue, but we still don't. Rob, what's going on in your neck of the woods? Good times this weekend, I take it.
Yeah. Partied with a lot of the bar folk when the Niners took it to overtime. It was great. Yeah, a couple weeks away from having a kid. And after 2 years absence, SF Beer Week is making its return to the Bay Area, and I'm just trying to get all of my ducks in a row for 5 events that week. I'm hosting 5 events.
5 events in 1 week?
Yeah.
Holy hell, that's a lot.
Yep, and this is all while I'm on paternity leave, so we'll try to figure that out.
Yeah. How much time do you get off?
None.
Ah.
I get no time.
Yeah.
But I will be off for 3 weeks.
Right. I know for a small company, it's probably a little less on the books and official and stuff like that, as opposed if you're working for a big conglomerate or something, they're gonna take 4 months off. What do I care?
Yeah.
Kicking it over to Mr. Bear. Welcome back. How's it going in your neck of the woods?
Well, we're about to get all of that snow that just got dumped on the central part of the United States. So, little bit colder, which I'm not too happy about. But again, part of the reason I wasn't here last week was because the wife got the good old COVID. So I don't like when I had to do Zoom meetings and I still had to wear a mask in my own house.
Wow.
And I just couldn't take being in a mask with a beard anymore. So we had to make some changes.
Yeah. Fair to say. Well, hopefully everything's turning in the right direction. It seems like it is, based on our preliminary discussion. So you're here, you're healthy. Somehow you don't have it, even though your wife does. But who the heck knows how this stuff even goes anymore?
It's almost like the fact that he's vaccinated is never mind.
Is working. But yes, we are back. Who else is back? Rob, is your boy Clay Thompson back by any chance?
He is back, and he made a fucking debut. The way that the Warriors, they did a whole 10-minute pre-game ceremony to welcome him back. It's like the ultimate hype video. Is awesome, dude. And just takes the first play that's not designed for him to score, takes the ball, just goes to the basket with it and puts up a nice floater to drop it in. It was great.
Of course,
the place went nuts.
17 points, and for those who don't know and don't follow basketball, Progressive, thank you very much, by the way. Klay Thompson. How long was he out? Was he out like 2 years?
2
plus?
years. It's his first.
Really?
It was his first game at the Chase Center.
When was
what did
Chase
he
first?
do?
2 seasons ago.
2 seasons ago. So yeah,
Yeah.
Just absolutely crazy.
So he did his ACL in the playoffs at Oracle the last year in Oakland, and then in preseason last year, it's terrible.
But
800 days or something.
Good to have one of the stars of the NBA back. This NBA, our podcast obviously isn't NBA centric by any means, but we still like to touch base on it. And he's one of the premier players in the league. And where is Golden State right now? I know they're up there. They're still in first, 30-9, tied with the Suns. Kind of crazy.
Taking one of the best teams in basketball and adding a perennial all-star back into the mix.
Yeah, it should be fun to watch the Splash Brothers back in action. Steph making another case at MVP this year. I assume he's probably one of the front runners, I would imagine, right? You probably know more than I do, but nevertheless.
This just in, Steph Curry.
Good. Breaking news. I don't really follow too much. Cleveland, you guys got like the rookie of the year over there, don't you, Bear? Don't you have some nasty rookie?
Sure.
Okay. And that's basketball for you.
There you go.
See you in the studio.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they do. Anyways,
it's the guy that was shooting all those threes that you tried to clown on me with Steph Curry.
No, Garland's been on there for a while. Evan Mobley.
Yeah, that might be the one. USC, yeah, first round, third overall. Yeah. He's been doing good this year. But anyways, Kevin Love still plays basketball. Good God.
Mm-hmm.
That's an interesting nugget.
Two starts.
Talk about last night's football, shall we? A lot of football to discuss.
Oh, boy. I'm excited.
Do we ever have to discuss? So, let me set the scene for you guys. For those who don't know, if you don't know, you're probably living under a rock. Or you just don't give a crap about the NFL, which is also possible. Yesterday was the final week of the regular season in the NFL. The Pittsburgh Steelers came into this week as a 8-7-1 record. Yes, there are ties in the NFL. In order for them to make the playoffs, they needed to win. They needed the worst team versus a division rival, which was a very tough game for them to win, the Baltimore Ravens. They did succeed in beating them. Was that in overtime?
Yeah.
It was in overtime. They won 16-13 in overtime. They needed the Jacksonville Jaguars, the worst team in football, to beat a playoff contender and potentially the offensive player of the year, Jonathan Taylor. Straight up. That happened. And then they needed anything but a tie in the Chargers-Raiders game last night. Now, I say anything but a tie. Who's going to tie, right? Well, if the Chargers and Raiders did tie in this game, the last game of the season, both teams would make the playoffs. What did this game do? There was 15 unanswered points scored at the end. Well, I guess you can say unanswered. 15 points scored within the final 5 minutes of regulation by the Chargers to tie the game, force overtime. They traded field goals in overtime. And
let's put it this way. They tied the game with no time left on the clock.
Correct. Yes.
An overturned incompletion puts the ball down on the 10-yard line with no time on they have 2 seconds left. Miraculous. 2 seconds left. They get one play to score a touchdown. And he just puts it in there.
And I'm talking in the 15 points. I'm not going to be able to find it very good. The 15 points at the end of regulation can't really go understated. They had literally one of the greatest drives you will ever see in your life to tie the game at the end of regulation. The reason I say that, they converted 3 times on 4th and 10. And the final play, as Rob mentioned, was a touchdown to tie the game. It was just absolutely insane.
Go to the win probability graph.
Oh yeah, where's that?
There.
Yeah,
There you go.
Look at that. That is the same as I don't even know. So it went 81%. That was like a half second before 99.9 to
I cannot believe it got to a
99.1,
99.9% probability.
Yeah, I can't. It's so this game can't be understated.
How did the Chargers get the ball back twice? I missed that part.
I think they just punted. Yeah, TD with 4 minutes left, and then I'm pretty sure they went 3-0 on the very next series or close to it. Does it have the drive breakdown? Play by play, maybe drives? No.
Yeah, that's it. You got to close the field goal.
Oh, here we go.
And then go.
End of second quarter, end of fourth quarter. Touchdown.
Yeah, the touchdown would be the drive.
Punt. -6 yards on their one drive.
And this and we haven't even gotten to the craziest part of the game yet.
Yeah. And
so
go ahead.
Yeah. No, I was just saying, so the Chargers tie it. Okay, amazingly, miraculous. The Raiders get the ball to start overtime, and they march downfield.
Oh yeah,
march downfield, but also chewing up a lot of clock. So they get stopped down in the red zone. They kick a field goal. What was the next? How long did the drive take?
4 minutes, 30 seconds on the first drive of over. It was
2:50 on the first drive. Yeah, and then the Chargers get the ball back, march it 52 yards in 2.5 minutes. So there's only 5 minutes left in the game. Okay, and the Raiders get the ball back. So now it's sudden death. So next score wins. They're marching the ball, one pass in 8 plays. I feel like they are marching the ball. They're running it. And me and Bear were watching it together. They're running the ball, and we're just in shock because we are truly believing that we are seeing a planned tie. Yeah. They're trying to tie the game.
Because once again, they're tied in overtime with a few minutes left in the game. And if they do tie,
teams will make the playoffs.
Both teams will make the playoffs. So there is zero incentive for either one to win. Other than there is one small contingency here, but we'll get into it. But they both guarantee they make the playoffs. If they lose, that's the other thing. They both guarantee they will be out of the playoffs. So it's not like a win, a loss, you're still in. They have to win or tie. So 4 minutes left, and then the Raiders have the ball at the 2-minute warning, first down. They run it on first, chew up some clock. Run it on second. It's now 3rd and 4, and they're just on the cusp of field goal range. Just on the cusp. It's going to be a long field goal, 3rd and 4. What do the Chargers do? They call a timeout with 50 seconds or so left, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
38 seconds.
38 seconds left.
There was 38, and I liked it.
Wait, so why did you like
seconds,
it there? I still don't quite understand that.
So here's why I liked it. Because when the timeout came in, Carr was in the shotgun with Jacobs to his right, and you could tell that they had a play that they were going to run. When he calls that timeout with 38 seconds, I felt like that was going to have Carr go over to the sideline and go, if we knee it, we're in. That's why with it being at 38 seconds, play clock's 40. So I thought that's great. They're going to go over and say, "Oh, okay, that this is what we can do."
You thought that was solidifying the tie.
I thought that it was perfect. Now, looking back on what the playoff scenario was, I completely understand.
I feel like I missed a detail now.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Would they get a better seating? Okay. Well, keep going.
I think it's what Kilbride wanted to touch on, so I'll kick it back to him.
So they call the timeout. The Chargers do, who's on defense. Raiders are just on the cusp of field goal range. And now the Raiders can literally knee the ball, and if the Chargers don't call a timeout, it's game over, tie, or the Raiders. And they both
the Raiders
playoffs.
still had 2 timeouts.
The Raiders didn't take kindly to that timeout, and Josh Jacobs breaks for what, 10 yards?
It was a 10-yard play.
Yeah, so it
But
was
they
from
still
the
ran the
39 to
ball.
the 29. They still ran the ball, but he ran hard, and he got that first down. And once again, the clock is running. If they just let it expire, everyone's just, what's the harm? Let it go. And game's over. The Raiders call the timeout, kick the field goal, walk off winners, and the one small contingency of it is two things of it. Yes, they technically get a higher seed. The main thing is they now don't play the Kansas City Chiefs. They go and they play Joe Burrow, who is also banged up, who was badly banged up 2 games ago, I think. Did he even play versus the Browns yesterday, Bear? I don't even think he did.
Nope,
Joe Burrow looked badly injured at the end of the game 2 weeks ago, so they have a much easier game. They technically have a higher seed now, so theoretically, in a perfect world, they could get a home game somewhere down the road if they happen to play another wild card team or something like that. And at the end of the day, as like Herm Edwards would say, you play to win the game. Like, you're knocking out an opponent too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what would happen if you go and see the Chargers in the playoffs again and you lose to the Chargers and you had a chance to simply kick the field goal? So I feel like just that mentality, you're like, yeah, I'm playing for the tie. If it had been that way the whole game, I think I understand a little bit more. But knowing the Kansas City aspect, who has absolutely owned them, by the way, this year, they're 0-2 against them. And you have the opportunity to go play the Cincinnati Bengals. It didn't even matter who they were playing, other than the Chiefs. As long as they weren't playing the Chiefs, I think the Raiders are going to be happy. So, and also you're just knocking out an opponent. So, just a wild ending to the game. I was rooting for pure chaos. I was rooting for a blocked field goal returned by the Chargers.
That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah,
I
just
thought the
absolute
Raiders
mayhem.
I thought the Raiders were being unnecessary dicks about it. So I was like, I was telling Bear, I go, I want this to bite them in the ass so bad. Hey, switch the tabs, by the way. And I really wanted to. On Twitter, the Raiders social media people were like, "It's not just tie, baby. It's just win, baby."
And then what did the Chargers tweet out? So hungry, need to find my wife and head to PF Chang's.
Check the date on that.
It's from 2007, but it's just the fact that got unearthed. It's so funny to me. I don't understand how. I don't understand why, but it's so goddamn funny that in the early thrusts of Twitter
address. Glad that didn't go through. I clicked on a tab.
Cover that.
I saw this. I just loved it. This is our meme of the week.
Yeah.
Back to the OGs.
Screen.
And then
so other people could see it.
Oh, is it not?
Oh, no. We're in the quad box.
Oh, yeah, we're in the quad box. Yeah, good call.
Moose right now is how I feel when we talk about TGC, by the
way. What's football? And same as our overseas viewers in UK, they're like, "What's this football thing?" They're not kicking football. This is a good one too. I forget what this is, but I remember it being good.
Oh my word! Dude, when the camera cut to the fucking Steelers fan in the audience at in Las Vegas, and you can read his lips. This fucking guy. The guy's wearing just decked out in Steelers gear.
Yeah.
Watching the Raiders and the fucking Chargers, and it cuts to them, and he literally mouths, "These guys are gonna fuck me." Man. It was just so funny.
Could someone get a well-being check on Dobie Diesel, please, for a Raiders fan? Who was like what fan base had the more grueling watching experience. I gotta think it's got to be the Steelers fans the most, right? Because they have no say in the game. Really, I mean, like
Totally.
no part in the outcome, right? Just that's got to be the worst. And then, yeah, you get guys like this. Yeah,
You're an
like,
empty
yes.
plastic bag in the wind at that point.
Yeah,
Just getting
exactly.
blown in every direction and not in the good ways.
Oh man, but that was just. I think, quite honestly, it was the best regular season game most entertaining regular season game I've ever watched. As far as an outcome that like meant something so much. I think the last one that I really remember.
The 49ers game was fucking incredible too, though.
It was, but I mean, can you deny that being the most incredible? Like,
I mean,
considering,
yeah, you're right.
I mean, the 49ers did have implications of their own too, but the amount of different ways and the amount that the Chargers came back. Not that the 49ers didn't, but that was insane. Good stuff there. 49ers. Yeah. What is this next clip? This might be. I think it's football related. Oh yeah, this is Antonio Brown.
Like you completely thought this through.
It's not. What should I do?
Maybe you can just go back.
Go back?
Yeah. Pretend like it never happened.
You mean just walk into the staff meeting on Monday morning like it never happened?
Sure. You're an emotional person. People don't take you seriously.
Just go back. Pretend the whole thing never happened.
Never happened.
I was blowing off a little steam. So what?
So what? You're entitled.
I'm emotional.
That's right. You're emotional.
Never happened.
Never happened.
Oh,
Is
no,
that
so
George Costanza
perfect,
down
dude.
there? What is he doing here?
I saw that and like the dialogue lined up so perfectly. I forgot I had to put that into. Rob, Niners breakdown. What a game that was. What a comeback, huh? Jimmy G, he's feeling good about him going to the offs.
I don't feel good about his hand, but
Okay.
the guy can command a fucking field. He's can be a field general when he decides to make accurate passes. But my word, just what a comeback! Down 17-3 at the half, and this is the key. Like this is the key. When Sean McVay, did you see what he did?
I
yeah.
don't think
Sean McVay ran down the sidelines and celebrated in the end zone with the players right there. This is what cost the Rams this game. That lit a fire.
I don't think Sean McVay understands the game of football that well anymore. I thought he was one of the greatest. I think he still is one of the greatest offensive minds in football. He deserves nothing to do with GMing and head coaching a team. He should be a lifer offensive coordinator, is my take on Sean McVay.
Yeah. But yeah, it's
I don't know why the quality is such garbage.
Yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, so they score this touchdown to go up 17-0. And Sean McVay literally runs down the field. I think you already passed it. It was there. It was in the beginning.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sean McVay go down there and starts high-fiving with the players. It's just wild.
He was almost in the end zone.
Yeah, he's sprinting down and is high-fiving, almost runs it, takes out the ref. But it's crazy. And it's just something you don't see coaches do. And then the Niners just decide to go off and they score fucking 21 points in the second half and kick a field goal in overtime and then pick off an underthrown ball by Stafford to make it to the playoffs. A very stressful situation yesterday, but Jimmy G played out of his gourd. Debo Samuel ran for a touchdown, caught a touchdown, and threw for a touchdown. Gotta love that.
Debo Samuel is absolutely electric, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh
if
God.
they figure out a way to get Kittle back into the game plan more as than just a blocker.
Yeah. And Trent Williams didn't even play, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he's
nice that out.
They just run and pound the ball, and they don't care. And the fact that they're able to do it without, I would say he's their best offensive lineman, right, is just something to marvel at. 31 runs. I mean, I guess they did have 33 passes if you include Debo Samuel too, but that's pretty balanced in today's day and age. And, they definitely are a run-first offense. It doesn't even matter who the running back is. I would say Mitchell's probably their best guy. Well, actually, no. Debo Samuel's their best running back, really. Just get him the ball, and if you're winning games like this and George Kittle has 10 yards, just wait until he blows up for $150 in the playoffs, and he's literally blocking people like crazy too. So I think they're a very, very tough out. I don't know if I wouldn't necessarily call them a favorite to win the Super Bowl, but I wouldn't want to play the 49ers at all. I'll say that. You're on mute, Rob. Rookie streamer alert.
Yep. Put me on the single box. I have a message to send.
Okay.
Let me know.
Hey, and welcome on in, G-Dog. And thank you for the message. Where is single box, Rob? There we go.
Completed. We're coming to Dallas. We're going to kick down that door of that stupid fucking stadium. And in front of God and all of America, the 49ers are going to beat the shit out of the Cowboys next weekend.
Back to you in the studio. Oops. That's the start. Clicked the wrong screen. There we go.
Oh, God.
I don't doubt it. And you know what's great? The game's on Nickelodeon, too.
Is that fucking true? No.
Yeah.
God damn it. I have to deal with all the stupid fucking...
I must say...
touchdowns.
I would love to see the Niners play the Cowboys, because I think the Cowboys are such a finesse group of frauds, a bunch of talent.
The most the worst 10-7, 10-6 football team.
The most disorganized group of talent you've ever seen. Like Mike McCarthy is such a boob. Like he doesn't know anything. He is such a
the boobs
bad
are good
coach.
things. The boobs are good things.
That's true. We do like those. G-Dog, welcome in, and welcome on in,
the Red Fast Review.
Raiders. We're recapping the NFL at the moment. We're going to get to some golf talk shortly, but there was just a lot going on. Let me go back to my agenda.
Cowboys -3.
Cowboys are favorites. Yeah.
Yep.
But they're playing at home, so you get, 3 points for being at home anyway?
Yeah, so it's basically a pick 'em.
Yep. And listen, hey, any playoff game that features the 49ers is going to have at least 30% of the fans in that stadium.
We don't need to talk
There's going to
about
be
the
plenty of
Jaguars.
red in that stadium.
Jaguars don't deserve any time on this.
The official fan club of the fucking Cowboys tweeted out, please stop selling tickets to 49ers fans.
Oh, you know what is crazy? I love this every single time I see it. I've seen it a million times, but nobody in human history has ever sent a text message about the Bengals winning a playoff game. Their last win was in 91. The first text message sent 92. So maybe they'll get their first one versus the Raiders this weekend. That is remain to be seen. They are a great looking team, but a lot, basically the whole thing, I would say, rides on the health of Joe Burrow. So we'll see. Joe Burrow does look like a good quarterback for a long time, but that's going to be health dependent, to say the least, right? What else did I have noted here?
You're from Ohio, Bear. What do you think?
I'll only comment on Ohio teams. Cincinnati is in Kentucky, so.
Well done.
I was like, where the fuck is he going with this?
Yeah, I didn't know where he's going with it either. I love it.
What about the Patriots, KB? Bruce, what do you guys think?
I have absolutely no useful input.
We'll get to much more useful stuff for you.
That's what he told that girl last week, too.
Ew. Pats, I think similar. I want to compare them to the 49ers in the fact that I think they are a very tough out. They rely heavily on their defense. They don't have the top-end skill weapons of Deebo Samuel and George Kittle by any means, but they have a middle-of-the-road quarterback and a good coach team that I think could knock off any particular team at any week. For them to go on the road and win 3 straight games to make the Super Bowl, I think is highly unlikely. I absolutely love the Titans and what they're doing, so they would be my pick for the AFC at the very least. I don't know who I would pick for the NFC, but I do like the 49ers this week. So if I was a betting man, I'd take them, and I think it's gonna be fun because it's gonna be back for the Pats. It's gonna be back up in Buffalo, and it's gonna be freezing cold, like 10 degrees out at kickoff, so that should be interesting. I hope there's a little
Know that Bills
precipitation.
Mafia. Over under, like, how many folding tables do you think are going to get fucking broken in half?
There's going to be hundreds of broken bones, thousands of broken tables. They're just
how close is Utica to Buffalo?
Like 2.5, 3 hours.
Oh, yeah. So there's a bunch of Bills fans where you are. You might as well go out and just wear a Bills jersey at the bar if you don't really care. It'll be hilarious.
Hey, you may pick up a dime, and by a dime I mean a 3.5.
Yeah. There's a sliding scale, if you will. Billy will know up in Buffalo.
Oh boy,
there will be a news story later this week that they've sold out of folding tables at some store.
Yeah,
I will guarantee
Home Depot,
that.
Lowe's,
Guaranteed. Bills,
KC Dallas Super Bowl.
I think it's going to be a close game. It all depends on if, like, game 1, Pats outplayed and outcoached them. Game 2, Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, and out of nowhere, Isaiah McKenzie, a.k.a. Jerry Rice, had the game of his life. So if their playmakers play, they're going to win. The Pats don't have enough top-end talent to go out and get a guy with, like, 200 yards or something crazy. So that's going to be that. That's the only New York team. The other what they call New York team, the New York Giants, the actual New Jersey team, along with the Jets, they still have their head coach, Joe Judge, who went for it on third. He did a QB sneak on 3rd and 9. Did you guys see this?
I did see this.
How is this guy a coach in the NFL? Oh my god!
The best part is the leading up to that game, he was referring to the Washington football team as a clown show of an organization.
What?
And this is what he does.
Interesting formation.
Interesting formation by the announcer.
I love. So I was watching. I had.
You got. Oh wait, did you
that again?
see that guy when that guy starts mouthing? It's the best.
I watch Red Zone to just all the action going on. They cut away to show this play and tuned in so you could hear the crowd audio of them booing. It was an amazing moment.
Just like the biggest coward move you've ever seen. They did it on 2nd and 10 too, on 3rd and 9. They're at the 4-yard line. They're not at their own 1. They're at the 4-yard line.
Do a wide receiver screen. Something.
There wasn't even a threat that it
Saquon.
wasn't. Yeah, you're literally one of the best running backs in the NFL. I don't care if he's banged up. Like, try to run it. Holy crap! Like,
yeah, it's wild.
What are you doing? Like, yeah, look, this guy right here, James. He knows what's going on. He's got the clown. Is this? No, that's not even Joe Judge. I don't even know who. Oh,
I think that's Gettleman.
Gettleman actually just retired this afternoon. Might be the owner or something.
Oh yeah, retired.
Yeah, retired. So I was gonna chirp them for still having that guy around, who passed on many, many great players in the draft multiple times. The who did get fired, and I will not let go, is Brian Flores.
I cannot fucking believe this.
What are they thinking? Brian Flores, he is one of the
best player coaches.
Yeah,
in the NFL.
There's about 10 good coaches that I classify as good in the NFL. He's one of them, and he just got let go after beating the Patriots twice in a season. You know, the last time the Dolphins beat the Patriots twice in a season?
It was Marino playing?
2000. It was Jay Fiedler versus Drew Beth. It was before Tom Brady.
Wow.
Brian Flores is 4-2 against the Patriots. He led a winning team, the Dolphins, and he lost 4 games this year with Jacoby Brissett as their quarterback, and he's had a banged-up Tua all year. What are you thinking?
They won 7 of their last 8 games in the season. And the only team they lost to was the fucking Tennessee Titans, the number 1 seed.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, you're a middle-of-the-road team with middle-of-the-road talent.
He might go to like one of these teams like Oakland
he should go to Chicago.
or the Bears and really fucking take a team to the next fucking level.
Yeah, I think he would be a perfect fit in Chicago. Chicago, I think, in my opinion, needs a defensive guy. Just get their defense at an all-world level And then if Justin Fields is the guy, just keep rotating guys in and out. That's how the Bears made the Super Bowl in the first place. When Rex Grossman made it with them back. I don't know when, or the Urlacher days. Remember that? And they had Peanut Tillman versus the Colts. That's their best chance to win. And, Devin Hester. They play in a cold weather environment, and unless you get that absolutely clear cut stud like a Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, next level generational talent, that's not something an offensive coach can teach. You know what I mean? Like maybe you get lucky every once in a while, but the Bears need a good defensive mind, and I think Brian Flores is the perfect fit there. And Miami, it ceases to amaze me how dumb the AFC East is. Buffalo seems to have their act figured out a little bit, but good God, the Jets and the Dolphins, just good, man.
I'll throw a very, very weak counter because I'm with you. I have no idea how you get rid of him, but here's my attempt to be like, you know what? He should be fired. All right. They lost to Jacksonville when Urban Meyer was still there.
True.
They lost to Atlanta. And then on that great winning streak, they beat Houston. They beat Baltimore without Lamar.
Yeah.
They beat the Jets. They beat the Panthers. They beat the Giants. They beat the Jets. They beat New Orleans without Taysom or Jameis. And then beating New England week 18 when New England got down and didn't play very well. Again, I have no idea how they do, or their minds must have been made up week 7 when they were 1-6.
Yeah.
And they just decided we're done with it. That's the best I could do to even try and attempt.
Yeah, I mean, I get the bad Jacksonville loss, but even the Falcons too. My take on it is they are a middle of the road team, and I think we're all in agreement as you're mentioning, really, right?
Yeah.
They're a middle of the road team with middle of the road talent. They're going to have bad games. He's not the top tier coach that gets his team up for every game. Pretty much no coach does. And they're going to have those bad losses. I don't know a single player on their defense really. I know Tua, I know Jalen Waddle, and a couple other guys on their team. But what?
Chisholm. Oh wait, no, that's the Marlin.
Yeah, I mean, they have Myles Gaskin and a couple other mediocre talents on offense, and they were supposed to have Will Fuller, who he's doing drugs with Moosey nowadays. I don't even know. But
here's part 2, and let Cleveland talk to you for a quick moment, Miami. What's on the other side of the door? Who is coming in?
Exactly.
That's going to be better.
That's exactly the other thing too. Is there are my very first point was there's literally 10 good coaches in the NFL, and I truly believe that. Half of them are idiots. Mike McCarthy, he is a moron, and yet he won a Super Bowl because he had Aaron Rodgers, and he's going to be in the playoffs because he has one of the greatest talented teams ever assembled on the field. The skill level of the Dallas Cowboys is off the charts. The only reason they lose games is really because of him and the incompetence of the whole, organization. But
because the 49ers are about to play that ass like a drum.
I hope so. Shanahan's going to come out of nowhere and just tool on him. Run the ball. Time of possession, 42 minutes to 18. It's going to be great. I'm rooting for you, Rob.
Thank you. I'm so excited for fucking 49er playoffs again.
As part of my take said this morning, I hope they can put slime on Mike McCarthy for the Nickelodeon celebration.
I can't believe that's fucking happening. That just bummed me out so bad. There has to be another channel it's on that's not that, right?
Oh, no, it is. There is. But
okay.
You kind of have, it's the one game a year that's on Nickelodeon. You kind of have to view and see the experience a little bit. But anyways, we've been rambling about football for 45 minutes now. Moose is almost retired. Let's get into... I had a couple... one other thing I wanted to mention as we get into golf talk. This is golf related, I swear. This was really cool this past weekend. Rob pointed out, I did see it as well on social media.
Oh, yeah?
Danielle Kang, LPGA golfer, happens to be on the cover of Golf Digest, going to your standard Hudson's, was that what it was?
Yeah.
In the airport, and going in and signing autos on random
Dude,
copies.
5-star signature, by the way.
Yeah, that's
Love
a good
it.
one.
You can actually see her name, very flowy and yet still quick.
And she spreads them out too. I love it.
Oh man!
Right across the whole, like, so it's clear and obvious. Like, hey, maybe I should look at this one magazine. But cool gesture there by Danielle King.
What do you think the person running that store? Like, do you think they made her show her ID? Like, it's not like some random person coming in, like, oh, I'm signing all of these.
Oh, yeah, it's not like it's
oh,
not like
I just
Tiger
noticed
Woods
the
either,
hashtags. I just noticed the hashtags. She says up top. She goes, it's at JFK near gate B30. That's because every big airport has like 7 of those fucking Hudsons. In
exactly,
it, so
like it's where in the world is Golf Digest. But yeah, all right, let's get into some golf talk, shall we? We've been rambling on quite a bit on some football. It's TGC Tours. As we mentioned earlier in the podcast, Mr. SlOWner winning. He was number 1 at one point. He'll probably be number 1 again one day. Let's go to the Platinum Tour events. Winning the championship tournament at 49 under par, all 4 rounds at a sub 60 scoring. Very nicely done there. Getting a nice 1.1 schmil. Don't mind if I do. Even with a couple bogeys on the card, the Champions Tour event was very difficult. We do have a clip from it, though. Let's take a look and see what we got. Oh, yeah. I was watching this live. I had clicked in. I'm like, oh, let me see what he's up to. And he was finishing up his round 4.
Just look at that green.
Yeah.
Double reds.
No way.
Oh, my God.
Right hand turn.
Yep, just casual. Let me take a sip of my Coke.
Sometimes that's sometimes that's the kind of thing that keeps Maple Leafs fans alive,
But congrats to SlOWner. World golf ranking number 2, so he's probably climbed back up there. Who is number 1 at the moment? It's Brody. So it's kind of interchanging so frequently these days. Materializations coming in 2nd. Chris Abbott 4th in the world, coming in 2nd as well. Love Scud 3rd in the world. Also noted, he is playing on PlayStation 4 nowadays. Scud transitioning, at least temporarily. I don't think he wanted to do it, but I think he's testing the waters over on PS4 or PS5. So we'll see if that's a long-term commitment or what. But Scud playing over there, and yeah, look at all these names. All top 10. Well, I guess there was only a very, very limited amount of participants, but Connor had won back-to-back tournaments too. He's 7th in the world. So the top 10 is just
why were there so few many players?
So this is a championship event. So past winners of this season, and then I forget the qualification. I think you had to have won a tournament this past year, basically. Gotcha. And then there was an alternate platinum event, which the remainder of the players play in, and that was won by Russell Stevens. And I do have a clip actually from him. Say a quick peek at Mr. Russ.
At 68 feet.
Yeah, just inside the chipping range.
Who needs it?
Not as much break as SlOWner's, but still.
No.
Just, capping off only 2 pars thus far through 12 holes on that round in round 2. And that was going to be good enough, or through 11 holes, rather. So 9 birdies, 2 pars, not bad on his way to a 56 round 2. Let's take a quick peek at his scorecard. Yeah, all blue, no yellow marks there, 0 bogeys, 72 holes. That's going to win him the tournament. Wins by 4. A frequent customer on the Red Fast Review is Z. Kolbster.
It works too, I guess.
What's this reaction?
Go in, Kilbride. What in the absolute fuck is this robot?
We did eagle it.
What do I know?
After back-to-back bogues,
He is
too.
not human.
Yeah, he wouldn't want me mentioning that, but yeah. The reaction at the beginning, too, that ends up leading to the eagle. I was watching that real time. I'm like, you've got to be shitting me.
Just grossing yourself out.
But well done, Cole. He was definitely not satisfied with his results in the tournament, but still a heck of a shot. That might be... Oh, yeah, we don't want to do that. Glad my work bands it. Oh, I don't know if this is DMCA free. The Barrett, always in here. He's in here right now. Look at this one. He does hit the fast forward. Everyone gets one, though. Taps it.
Everybody gets one.
It was on the... Oh, hang on. It's still going. I thought that was his drive.
It is his drive, Moose.
I mean, it is, but... Jesus, guy.
This is incredible. Is that a par 4? Hole in one?
Yeah.
The old Ace Patros. You don't see those too often, but what a shot. And appreciate you sending that in. I don't believe you stream it all. I've never watched you stream. Have you ever seen him? I know Bear would probably be the only other person that would have seen him.
No, I don't think I've seen him.
Where'd you finish?
This could be one of the most disrespectful moments we've ever had on the
Yeah, I know. I apologize if you do stream, but that was on YouTube. God, I forget his real name in here too, but it's just me being transparent. I know you as the Barrett, so I don't know everyone's TGC names, but very, very nice shot there. That was actually.
Oh, thank God he doesn't scream.
No streaming. Yeah. Okay. Good. But that was an Elite Tour. Christian Orland winning, getting promoted. Johnny Emmerich, that was polling points. He's back in platinum, it looks like. Congrats to polling. He does stream occasionally. Let's see. Fox might be in plat. Is he back in plat now?
Doesn't look like it.
Slice to Scratch. We'll talk about him a little bit later. Get some info on him. Billy's boy. Second promo, he's been hot on the scene. He was low in CCs right off the get-go, but in the past 2 months, he's right on the cusp of plat already, and a heck of a golfer. So yeah, that's what we get for Elite. Not much on Kinetic. I'll quickly click on it, see if I see any recognizable names here. Phil Reed wins it.
Peyton Schneider, is that Rundown Man's burner account?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But nothing super recognizable here as far as streamers or anything. But Phil Reed makes it up to Elite for sure. We did have one CC clip from Rob's boy. Just take a look at that.
Oh.
He's got the music this time. Recognizably so in the cut line. Yeah, I tried not to bring it up, Lex, but you did. He tried to get the beat right as he hit the ball, too.
Hey, a man who knows how to take advice from 2 professional streamers.
That's right.
Get in the fucking hole! Oh!
Dirty Rimmer. Appreciate you putting the content together. Stan, although he did not ace it, he is looking darn good. Was that this week's event, Stan? I think it's this week's event, actually, because he didn't play last week. Is that what it was? Yeah, he did not play last week. I think he was away or there was a COVID issue. So, yeah, stand on it. The golfer was skipping last week's event, but he might be on the cusp of getting up to Kinetic soon because I think he's T something on the leaderboard. Yeah, just sole first place on the leaderboard. Oops. This week. Yeah. No worries. I thought so. But that's it for... Oh, no. We do have True Sim. Now, this was a disgusting event. Bear, how fun was round 1 in True Sim this week?
I think it was Maddie from Canada was talking about the mistake they made of putting the round 1 tees. It wasn't just one tee box.
49?
It was, they had them on the women's tees.
Oh, yeah.
They were on the furthest up. Oh, yeah.
Casual, 6 eagles, 4 eagles on the front. Could you imagine getting 2 pars?
On par 3s, too.
Disgraceful. I hope this brings me right to where I want in the VOD. Of course. But
why is Portal? Is Portal coming back? Like I didn't get the guy code Portal.
I never really played it. It looks fun.
No.
Oh,
It doesn't.
I once did a gaming test for EA. This is back like when I was in college. I did a gaming test for EA, and
See that.
What's
asked
this other
what
sound that's going on, Kilbride?
I asked what Portal was, and they stopped inviting me back.
It's
there's
the
still that
it's
ad.
the SlOWner. There's a 48 out there too. We'll quickly glance at that. So this here is the 3rd hole, okay? And just before he goes and gets some eagles, that he has this splash shot.
I would have chipped that.
That's
You're
why
not
you're
SlOWner.
and he's SlOWner. 9 iron, huh? Well, you're fired.
Oh,
Yep.
just
Oh.
missing. That would have been for an eagle. And then here we are on 4. As you can see, this is a 292 par 4
Oh my god.
with a strong wind.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Look at this roll up though.
Is it bounce right? Oh, it is gonna bounce right.
Oh,
That's going to be for an eagle. I'll just tell you, he makes that. And then we have 268 par 4. So he could have just went eagle,
my goodness.
eagle. And then right up over the trees, a little bit fast, so he's probably a little upset. We get over here. And chipping, putting, nothing is easy on True Sim, so none of this is
That
for
is like to
granted.
putt it.
So
No,
they use a
that's-
lot. Yeah, go ahead.
That's the hack for True Sim. If you want to see the green as you're going to chip, you switch it to your putter, and it'll give you the how the pin
Camera.
looks. Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
So he eagled 1,
7
almost
under through
eagled
5.
3, eagles 4, eagles 5. So just going to show you how dominant it was. I mean, it was just a crazy performance. Technically, he didn't have the round 1 lead, though, as pointed out by Uber in the chat. I completely overlooked that. Chris Jones just kind of, for lack of a better word, fell apart on the weekend. SlOWner gained 8 strokes and then 6 strokes in rounds 2 and 3. But all those eagles, same exact thing, just 1 less par. But yeah, it was just an absolute shootout. I was even able to shoot a 54. I don't even know what that equates to. Round 1. What did you shoot, Bear? You must have done well, right?
Rounds 3 and 4 got a little fuzzy. I think I was 30.
56. Yeah. So basically, if you weren't sub 60 round 1, then you were doing something wrong. But yeah, fun times. Even if it was a miscue. All right. You know what wasn't a miscue? Some more golf stuff, but non-TGC related. Let's get over to the community side. We get some clips of the week. Rob, you already saw this one from your boy.
Sure did. I love the energy of this shot, by the way.
Yeah.
I like the hat.
It's due to his farming simulator. He does he's big on farming simulator. He plays that more than he does golf. Try to make him look like a farmer.
20 under for sure. No fucking shot that it's first albatross ever! First albatross ever! Boom! That's how you celebrate your first albatross. With a little bit of emotion.
The best.
Calling out boredom.
Bang! Punches the baby on the floor and walks away.
Just perfection. Oh man, just completely targeted right at boredom for not
Dude,
celebrating.
and I love
later.
the walk off.
Yeah, literally at Jimmy
I
Boredom.
am so here for the walk off energy. By the way,
Yeah, the walk off was great. Oh man, scared the shit out of me. Played the video, put my phone down, then boom. Farmer outfit paying dividends. Yep. So locks with the Albie this week. That might be one of the shots of the week. Oh, that's not going to work. Okay. Let's try that again, maybe. Different link. Okay. Oh,
Uh-oh.
why? Because
Tweet was
he's
deleted.
Undertale 2K22 now. Maybe, I don't know. There was something on his best par I've made. Was it this one? Must be, right?
And it's January. Oh, yeah.
Yesterday.
Look at this.
I don't know if this was it.
Get up.
I don't think it is, because
Oh,
if he's
no.
making par,
Oh,
and that
dear.
was a chip for eagle. He's saying no. Oh my!
Oh
Yikes.
dear.
Here
Now we're just
comes
going
the
for
putter
straight
throw.
Partial flop.
Get in the hole.
No.
Hey,
Okay.
third time's the charm.
That
that's
is
what
awesome.
I mean, that's
Hey.
what you get for wearing Atlanta Hawks gear.
Atlanta Hawks, seriously. Oh man. Another person that was associated with Mr. Boredom. Samo, man, just after a Jimmy Boredom raid, literally seconds before he does this. Samo's just constantly holding out.
Get there.
Filthiest beard on Twitch, folks.
Mm-hmm.
That's coming from me.
Oh, for
Formerly
Jimmy
Bear.
Boredom. Bang! Let's go. It's an albatross and an ace on this course.
Yeah,
As
he had an
Jimmy-
albatross just moments before, or a round before, and here it is.
My neighbor's an accountant. Huge ass.
Huge.
Always farming the TikTok clips.
Oh,
Big time. Smoked.
look,
That's Samo. Samo, excellent shots there. Always popping up with the great shots. You know who else is? You're going to like this reaction, I think.
Hey, let's see what we
Ooh.
can do here on the 8th hole.
Here we go. See, finally
Smiley
throws two against the wall.
Does he do it?
just take the dip and throw it against the wall. God damn it! Please. Roll out. What a rollout.
That was majestic. Amazing shot, and it's in for the ace.
Do it.
Congratulations.
Is that a hole in
My
one?
hats are off to you. Hey, let's see what we can do here on the 8th hole.
That's it.
Oh my god.
So casual. Learn from boredom.
What? What?
Is that a hole in one? Just
The
literally
sound he
stared
makes,
at
though.
it.
The sound he makes, though.
Like, he didn't move an inch.
Wait, listen. The sound he makes.
That was
Hope.
majestic.
Oh, no, that was John. That's
That
the
was
announcer.
John.
Oh, is it really? Oh,
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Is that a hole in
My
one?
hats are off to you. Hey, let's see what
All
we
right,
can do
here,
on
this might be one of the most impressive things of the week, followed by one of the craziest things of the week. Pat making his weekly appearance on TGC Tours. It's a nice little pitch here, right? Okay. Nice hole out. This is an elite,
And
by the
club.
way. This clip isn't done, folks. That's why we're showing it. So yeah, that's a nice pitch hole out.
Does he back it up with a fucking hole in one? Spoilers.
Spoiler. Bury the lead.
What a view.
Great view. Great view.
Oh,
Oops.
Oh my.
And the foul. Count it. Yeah. How to gain 4 strokes on 2 shots. I watched the first one. I'm like, what are we seeing here? And then I realized I was halfway done with the clip. I'm like, oh, I got to keep going. But that was something, Pat.
Almost filed that clip in the who gives a fuck pile, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. How about this one, though? This is one more from Papa. We have to watch this. This is...
Oh
this
my
is
god.
like-
Kilbride.
This is
Limit
a
4 per
must-see.
customer. Just kidding. Just kidding, Pat. Ooh.
Oh,
It broke. It broke.
no.
he got the bug.
He broke it. He broke the cup.
Broke the cup. Rob did that once.
And he dropped for par.
Oh,
Okay, that needs to be his clip of the week, and then everybody just tag HB Studios.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Let's see if we can just get kicked off the game next year.
Yeah, literally can't even buy a copy.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Game's perfect.
Doesn't happen on PC, said Zoobs. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that one was interesting to say the least. You don't see that too often. Munchman, yeah, I don't know how that stuff happens. It happened earlier. We had one from Polling Points earlier this year, and it like was a hole out. I think it was Polling Points from a splash from a bunker. Bogeyed it. All right, we got this one does have some fast forward, so warning, but it's a nice reaction in a little 4-ball event or alt shotter.
If I had batteries, I'd be throwing it at him right now.
Down that. Oh, that's
fairness.
perfect,
It wasn't rundown, man. It was Dango that was fast
wait.
forward.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god! Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my! Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm putting this controller right over here. You got to.
That was a wild turn and shot in. That was by Dango Tank. This stream is from Rundown Man, a.k.a. Underground Sports Philly, a.k.a. Steven Schneider. Did I get all the
Pat,
AKAs in there?
I call him Double S. Did you cut him off, Pat? You gotta let the announcer breathe a little bit more. I need him to announce some of my Baron Net stuff. Just fire me.
Seriously, that's a good.
At least we'd actually get some audio if he did that, huh?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And he's gone.
And he's gone.
All right. Well, it was nice seeing him.
This is a single gunshot.
Oh my God, that's so bad.
Did he come? Did he leave? Oh,
just a single gunshot.
It's fine.
I'm sorry, Bear. I love you so much. I will contribute to the.
Literally black.
Nope.
I'll contribute to the audio recorder. Bear, I love you. This is what ends the fucking podcast.
We don't talk too much about courses, but Arctic Fury, probably one of the best known course designers, did release one this week. It's called Weeping Spruce. I'd recommend checking it out. He's always one of the best at what's the correct word? Planting.
Design.
Designing is negotiable, but it's like the views he creates and the planting and the style that he has is unlike any other. So very, very cool course there, Weeping Spruce. So I would recommend checking that one out. All right. Other stuff that's going on in the community. Well, you may have been familiar with it last year, but this year, a couple seasons of it actually. Alt Shot All Stars. It was hosted by Lextron.
Back?
It was hosted by Lextron for the first 2 seasons. Now
back.
It is coming back, and Boredom is going to be the one that is kind of running it. So don't know the details just yet. So January 15th, this Friday. He's going to be announcing it on his stream, so I don't know exactly the details. It says grab a partner, so it looks like you get to choose your own partner, which has always been a part of the past for the most part.
Ibs and SlOWNer.
And registration begins January 15th, and he's going to post all the information on his stream this Friday. So if you are interested, check out Boredom's channel. We'll be talking about it next week. I assume he'll give a few days, if not a week or so, for... do I not follow him? Follow?
No, you do.
Oh, following. I got it. Check that out. So that's always a fun tournament. Different aspect of the golf and the game. I don't know if it's PC only. It doesn't say, right? It has been in the past. It has been PC only. So I would imagine it stays that way, or maybe it's a different bracket. But we shall see. Content Creator of the Week. Let's dial in on that real quick.
My guess is Rob.
It is no. What is this? We didn't even look at this G-Dog clip. I don't know what this is. Let me click on this.
I mean, he did rate us after all.
But I don't know where this came from.
The Rob special.
I'm not even over that.
Sometimes I'll do it again.
Oh, does he do it again?
He goes, don't click on this.
Over!
How does that knock it over? He just hit a 9-iron. All right, now hit the driver.
I want him to walk over to the record and just snap the LP in half and wing it out the window.
Oh, he did it again.
That's absurd.
It was a 3-1 though. Do it one more time. One more. Oh.
How many strokes is he at by the end of that? I wasn't even keeping track.
I think he was hitting 6 in.
I see.
Great.
Yeah, he's hitting 6 now. So 6 with a 225 out for double. Poor G-Dog. That is fantastic. That's just I love when like I click a clip and it's my first time watching it, because most of these I've seen ahead of time, so sometimes I try not to watch them even though they get sent in, but I do have to do some filtering, so it's a little difficult to navigate that. But anyways, great clip there by G-Dog. That was well worth the click. Okay, so newer streamer, let's not watch myself.
I was gonna say that's us.
Oh, he's live right now. I didn't even know he was live right now. Let's go surprise him. See if you guys can give him a follow.
What in the
if you don't mind?
Uglier. So.
What?
It's John Daly.
Oh,
You thought that was actually
No, that's him streaming right now.
I knew that wasn't him. I was just trying to figure out who it was.
Yeah, John Daly. Slice to Scratch. He is newer to streaming, but he's been streaming very regularly. He is a top-notch golfer. Looks like Rob gave him the follow. He is very John Daly-centric, but he's a very personal guy. He's been streaming for 4+ hours, so he streamed for long periods of time. And
by that name, he means he eats cigarettes for breakfast.
Yeah. And he's a good golfer and a good dude on top of that. So I would highly, highly, highly recommend it. So it looks like a handful of followers coming in this way. Imagine we were viewing an ace. One time.
That would be insane.
Is there another one? Oh, that wasn't even him. That was Billy.
Oh, let's go, Billy. All right.
Get it, Billy.
Right, come on. Well, let's see if Slice can ace one here.
Do it to him.
Live.
Oh, my
no
God.
pressure.
Can you imagine?
I'll empty my bits into his account right now.
Come on.
Thank you guys.
All right.
One time.
How are we doing tonight?
Live looking.
Easy.
How was the
easy clip of the week too if he hits it?
I know.
No question.
It's the 8-iron.
How was the pod?
A little bit of D-loft. And you're in.
We're still working on the pod.
Yeah.
We're working right now.
Come on. I don't hate this play. 175 7-iron. Jeez. What do you carry for your 7-iron,
I
Bear?
feel like I'm gonna hit
170.
Shot here.
Oh, okay, I'm just.
You need D-loft. Did he D-loft it?
Yeah, he did a touch.
Okay.
It's not gonna be.
It's got a big kick.
Yeah. So I mean, you don't have to follow him if you don't want to.
All right. So our new content creator, is Billy Boy.
Yeah, sweet Billy Boy. Make sure you go give him a follow. But no, Slice to Scratch. He's been streaming a bunch. Buds, as you can see with Sweet Billy Boy, as they're playing right now. Would highly, highly recommend it. I've enjoyed myself in there several times already. Yeah, like I said, good dude. All right. What did I have after that? Red Fast Review Society. Did I do everything else? Yes, I do want to touch something else after Red Fast Review Society.
That makes two of us.
Another. Am I on that account? Yes. Another record high in participants. We keep setting records every week. 57 players this past week. Awesome. Up from 49 last week. We keep trending upwards. So keep playing it. Keep crushing it.
And that's without half the podcast even playing it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. So if we let's set the goal for, hopefully we can get to 100 by Super Bowl. Does that sound attainable? Maybe we'll get that in like a few weeks. It's a bit of a stretch, but love seeing you guys participating. Only 2 rounds every week. TGC Tours settings, but I think everyone's having a good time with it. I'm going to post the Uber recommended it, and I took his advice. I'm going to do this little GIF here. If you want to take a quick look at it, maybe you look at that. If you want to click on the full leaderboard, it is viewable. I'll post that link every single time. The tab for each week is down below. The past week's FYI may be off because people are changing their tour It's always going to be updated for the most current week. I will post this in the chat as well. But Progressive Golf winning it soon. Once we pass 100, I can't read everyone's name off, but you all are important. But let's do it one more time, shall we? Progressive Golf, Sweet Billy Boy, Pat Strife, Love Scud, Lextron, Undertale, Uber, X Hillman, Visual, Map Collector, Suggy, Drunk Oblivion, Jeb, Skyline Time, Fox, Heels, Seaflow, Bear, Tuminator, Minnesota, McGregor, JJ Jut, Smoked, Nolan Ryan, USN, MT Donald, Seb Max, N Mons, Golf Ninja, 6ix9ine Gaming, Hunna, Terps Hoops, G-Dog, Boosie, Soul, Stone Canadian, Mayor, Whodad. Love to see that Mayor still plays. I don't see him
I was
often.
just about to say that.
But love seeing that he's still around and playing Society. So if you're
Those
out there,
fires fair against the Sharks.
yeah, that's the only thing. I think he's afraid of everyone talking about the Flyers and Philly sports against them.
I just hit him up the other day on Discord and he ignored me.
No. Whodad, Soul Collector.
Then
myself.
he left the group.
Hold on. Kilbride just no-sold that so
100%.
And you, God, Ra, I wish you wouldn't have jumped in because it
I'm
would have
so
been
sorry.
perfect
Yeah,
for me to be like, yeah, I hit him up on Discord.
That's on
and
me.
Kilbride just went right back into reading the names.
I blew that so bad.
he didn't respond, right? So, what was the conversation with? Go ahead now.
Yeah, I'm here. Is it okay?
I just said, hi, I miss you.
Oh, makes sense now.
Yeah.
Good stuff. And Jimmy, Hemo, Crimp, Slick Ricks, Pleated Pants, The Barrett, Widow, Marky, DTP Gaming, D. Thomas, Ryan Skills, Dobie Diesel, Cruising Past You, Sammy Rocks, and Militime. All of you guys are important. Doesn't matter if you're first or if you're last. It's about having a good time. Progressive winning this week. Progressive's been cruising up the tours. He's definitely better than a CCG player nowadays, so I don't expect him to be on that tour too long. Pat with a very impressive 28 under as a plat player. Love Scud, he's actually over on PlayStation nowadays. I still have him listed as PC, so I don't know if that's a long-term change, but yes, he is progressing. Very nicely done. Well said, well said. So that was last week's event. It was on, what was it on? It was on Tiki Island Golf and Country Club by Leo Bailey. This week is on Scorpion Lake Golf Club by Shane Lefleur.
That sounds fun.
No relation to Guy that I'm aware of.
Guy.
I was just about to make a Guy Lafleur joke, and now I really wish I had.
Oh. Nope, we don't want that. Courses, designer name. Nope, that's not it. How about course name? There she is. There's a couple of pictures of it for you. I already saw a few people playing it today, so thank you very much. I think it was Ant and Undertale playing together. But a nice, fair course, not too challenging as usually that's the go-to method. Also took Uber and a few people's advice going with default lighting at all times because some of the lighting becomes very, very difficult to see on the green. So we're just going to always go with default lighting going forward. Let's see. Oh, yeah, been on a quad box quite a bit. Yeah, oops. Yeah, good call. So that's Scorpion Lake. And Red Fast Review Society. Here is the list here. So just kind of get a glimpse of that. Progressive winning it at 31. Billy Boy second. Pat and Love Scud T5. Lex at 5th. And so on as we went down the list already. But thank you guys for playing the Red Fast Review. That does mean a lot. It really shows that everything seems to be working on the podcast for all of us. So we all truly appreciate it. One thing, if I could ask of all of you guys, I don't ask of things often, but I think it's in the benefit of the podcast. 3 things, and they're all free for all of you. Reason I'm going to ask, and I'm going to explain.
Oh, I know what we're talking about.
The YouTube channel. I've created a Red Fast Review YouTube channel specific for Red Fast Review. I figured out how to do it on an easy way. So if you want, I'm going to be posting future videos to this channel exclusively. But I also, myself, do need to get to, I believe, 100 subscribers on YouTube. So that way I can actually make it so the channel is YouTube TV, youtube.com/RedFastReview, as Hemo once said. That doesn't actually exist, so we don't have this crazy URL after the fact. So it's free. If you can hit that subscribe button on YouTube, once you get to 100, I believe that we can change that. And since my accounts are linked, I think I can do both. If I don't, I earned your free subscription. I apologize for requesting for it. But yeah, if you can follow both the Kilbride 10 account and the Red Fast Review. And while you're at it, why not follow Mr. Bipolar Bear _7 on YouTube as well. He's cruising up the charts. Love to see that. And he's got a few more episodes out in the past week or so. And hopefully those continue. I was just watching episode 4 earlier.
Hopefully they have some audio too. Isn't that right, Rob? You can just sit there and we're having audio issues and it's driving me nuts. But no, you can still. It's coming, okay? I promise.
So I'm going to post all 3
Is that what I sound like?
Spot on.
It sounds
pretty
good. Pretty spot on. If you can follow all 3 of those, that would greatly help the podcast and Bear as well moving forward. So that would truly, and like I said, if you have a Google account, there is no cost. It's just like a follow on Twitch. So I will also post all of these down in the YouTube comment section as well, or the description. So if you do happen to see this on YouTube, you will see it there as well. But thank you on that front. All right, so that's it for the Red Fast Review Society. We've been running a little long tonight. Any final thoughts? What's going on for the week ahead for you guys? Anything big going on? I'll start with you, Moose. Moose is already gone for the week ahead.
I hit the wrong button there.
What do you got going on this week, Moose?
Hockey, a lot of work. Yeah, I think finally back to calling a couple games Thursday and Friday, I believe. So it's been probably at least a month and a half. So it'll be fun to do that again. Hopefully we can get a couple clips from it. And then just work until next Tuesday. So pretty busy. I have tomorrow off though, so hopefully try to get a golf stream in there. It's been a long time. Try to get some TGC rounds and some Red Fast.
Love that. Hit that go live button, Moose. Would love to see your face back behind the camera again. Rob, what's on tap for you this week? Still baby prep? You got any last minute things to do this week particularly, or the next week?
I have no idea what's happening.
Yep.
I don't know. It's
somebody help this man.
It's I can't believe it's happening. I can't believe it's happening this fast. I'm so underprepared. I'm so rested. I feel like I didn't take advantage of this last minute. But luckily my wife's a champ, and she has been doing a lot while I've been managing a brewery. So
hopefully, and feel free to just say no. How is she doing? Her temperament good, and she feel not like too overstressed or anything.
No, I mean, her biggest problem is that she has to deal with me all the time. So thankfully,
that's a big one.
Hate that.
Yep. No, she's been handling it as champ. I keep telling her to do less, but bad listeners. What are you going to do about them?
Yeah, I mean, not my problem, right? Bear, what do you got going on? You changing the upload day at all? I know you were going to try to have some sort of schedule, but things have happened recently.
I was trying to have it every Monday. I'm probably just going to start releasing them once I get them done. So there's going to be a new video Wednesday, and then depending on what's going on Friday, because we're going to take our daughter to see Disney on Ice.
Ooh, love that.
So
what are the 4 movies being featured?
I believe it's Frozen, Moana, Finding Dory, and
Spring for Nemo, huh? Okay.
I don't know. I wish. There's a new movie on Disney Plus. It's called Encanto. It's done by
I watched that.
Oh, amazing. When I was driving to my games yesterday, it was one of the only soundtracks I was listening to. So instead of like my normal death metal, I was listening to a Disney theme.
Yeah.
Basically a Disney soundtrack as my warm up, which is very unusual, but
There you go.
that's where my life is. So 2 videos this week, and then we'll just kind of see.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I personally, I don't know if you've seen it, and I like a lot of the Disney movies, so I'll watch them with the missus. But I liked Luca a little bit better personally. But
I heard people saying about that. I hadn't even heard
Encanto, of it. It's too much. I'm not like big into like the musical ones, and it's a little bit too musical-ish. I like more of the story type thing, but that's just hearsay. I still liked it. I still enjoyed it very much.
I was the opposite. I like Encanto more than Luca.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know.
And that's been Disney talk.
Yeah, so let's set up an argue hour for Encanto versus Luca.
That show sucks.
Oh no. This, in case you guys are wondering, is the last episode in this household. I will be moving on Saturday. So that's going to be official. We received some offers on the condo, so we are definitely good to go on selling. We still have to finalize and accept one. So that was open houses this past weekend. That went well. But last stream from this condo is going to be tomorrow night. We're going to be doing some golf, maybe some football after too. So hopefully we can get a little bit of both in, Platinum and a little bit of Madden. So going to be a very, very busy week. I close on the new house on Wednesday, so we'll move in on Saturday. But very excited about that, and we'll have a different little background. Actually going to be a little bit smaller room. I'm not sure if we're going to have the casting couch in it or not. We'll have to figure that out.
Put those pennants up.
Yeah, the wife isn't thrilled about those, but no, that's going to be a negotiation tactic down the road. We plan to do some remodeling, so maybe when I definitely have my own definitive own room, I'm going to have one, but it's small. It'll probably be remodeled. I'll also have like clothes in it. Our bedrooms are very small. The rest of the house is rather large, but the one downside of the new house is the bedrooms are small. So we'll figure it out, though. I'm not too worried. And but anyways, that's all I got. Any last words? Go make some cuts, something like that.
We love all of you.
Yes, we do. We do love all of you. Until next time, everyone, we should be back here next week, so we should be good to play next week. Let's see. Let's find a streamer.
I might be hungover from wallowing my troubles away about the Niners, but I truly think we're going to stomp a mud hole in Pleated's team and walk them dry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, really?
I'll definitely try to go to a bar with a couple buddies who are all Bills
We
fans,
actually,
so
one thing too for the week ahead. There's a Monday Night Football
what are the
playoff
Browns
game next week.
What's the Browns odds, Bear?
Well, they've got a better draft pick than what the Niners will have after they're eliminated this week. So,
okay,
we'll draft a better person. One person, this is just perfect. One person that we never, ever get to raid here because I don't know. His streaming schedule is all over the place a little bit. WhoDad007 is live, and on top of it, he's playing Red Fast Review Society rounds along, it says with Lextron. Then Super People with Lextron.
Then he's going to do Super People.
Hey, Stiffy in the house just as we're heading out.
Stiffy.
Oh, my goodness. What a sight to see! We'll have to have Stiff on as a guest of honor one day. But Stiff, hope all is well. Let's go give Who Dad some support here as he's playing Red Fast Review Society.
Thank you for your service.
Yes, thank you for your service,
Stiff. Thank you.
But good luck on your cuts, everyone. Thanks again. Ciao.
I was sleeping. Get it?
I was trying to figure out